What up, Screen Fiends? I'm GB, and you're tuned in to Headz TV, where we like to discuss all the wonderful things appearing on your movie and your TV screens. In this episode, I just want to take a minute to discuss a new show that I've been watching. And whenever I see something new that intrigues me or that is just very good quality, I like to tell as many people as possible. Not only does it give me something to talk about, but the more people to watch a new show, the better as far as longevity goes and continuing the story. So, with that being said, Legion, it comes on FX. It's on Wednesday nights at 10 o'clock. There's 6 episodes in. It's been on for 6 weeks, so this week will be the 7th episode that comes on. I think it's a 10 episode season, but it very well may be 8 episodes, which means you only have to wait 2 weeks for the whole thing to be done to just binge it all the way through. This is definitely a binge worthy show. It's good week to week too, because this show definitely lends to rewatchability and getting way more out of each watch. I don't know how many of you guys were fans of Lost. I was a huge fan of Lost, and Lost to me lended to rewatchability because the more you watched it, the more you would pick up, the more you would learn, and the more it gave you to think about to try and predict or figure out what's going to happen or what's going on, forward. So, after the first 2 episodes of it, I didn't know where I stood. The performances were good enough. They were better than most of the stuff on network TV. I can't, say that they were as good as some of the cable shows out there. I know it's on the cable network, but a semi-cable network, whatever. But they were definitely, good. The performances in the first 2 episodes, good enough to have me continue watching. The writing and all that was just fine. The show's very, very strange. So at first, you kind of don't know what to make of it. It's such a weird show. Think of like David Fincher movies. I don't know, Cronenberg maybe. Just these weird movies that, or Twin Peaks. Shows and movies that are so strange that they're intriguing by nature. Just by what's going on in front of you, it's intriguing to know what goes forward. Even if you're not a crazy person like me that's going to watch one episode of a show 3 or 4 times before the next episode, or even 2 or 3 times. A lot of people don't do that stuff. So if you're not that person, that's fine, but pay attention when you watch this show, because this is the type of show that's really going to have your mind doing backflips. My brain is in knots after the first 6 episodes, in a good way though, where you kind of get to figure out what's going on, but not with a lot of exposition and explaining. You kind of got to figure it out and piece it together. And honestly, most of the characters don't even know what's going on. I'm getting ahead of myself. Quickly, it's about a guy named David who's a schizo, supposedly, whatever, in a mental hospital. He has abilities, psychic abilities. There are other people in the world who also have abilities. Some good, some bad. Both sides want David for various reasons. That's not where the show gets intriguing. That's just a basic outline of what's going on in the show. What's intriguing about the show is David as a character, and they take you in on a journey inside of his brain, inside of his head. It's a very, very mind-trippy show. If you like Doctor Strange, you'll love this, because the trippiness of this show puts Doctor Strange to shame in a way. I love Doctor Strange, don't get me wrong, but it's a Marvel movie and it's very formulaic. It has a certain formula to it where it goes right to that line of trippy, like really mind-bending trippy, and then pulls back a little because it does have to fit in this universe, and the average moviegoer needs to understand it. Whereas Legion is on TV, a little more risky, a little more adult, well, a lot more adult, so it can take you on that journey further down the rabbit hole into just trippy mindfuck. This show is really good. Can I call it amazing yet? No, I haven't gotten to the end yet. Can I say that this is going to be on my top 10 best shows ever? No, I got to wait until at least the first season plays out before I can even try and say maybe it'll fit in that top 10. But this show is worth checking out. If you're not already up on Legion, get on it soon. It definitely lends to be binged, but it also lends to be watched one episode at a time throughout days or weeks or months or however you can fit it into your schedule. But I will warn you, pay attention. Um, Rewatch if you can, because every episode will mean something different on every watch. It's that trippy. Definitely check it out. All the performances are on point. The direction, the writing, the show running, everything is really on point. The set design, the costumes, the little bit of special effects that are in it, well, more than a little bit, are good. The first two episodes, you might be iffy. But this is definitely an episode where it's the third, fourth episode is going to suck you in. I always tell everyone when trying a new show, give it the 3-4 episode try. You have to, because episodes 1 and 2 are usually pilot episodes to where everyone isn't into the characters as much and everything's not set in stone and ready to go and worked out. It's the first stuff that they shoot usually, so you want to catch the later episodes too, so that you get into a groove with the actors, and then you find yourself in nicely. This is a show that you'll definitely enjoy if you like adult shows with adult themes. I'm not saying it's like rated R stuff, because it's not really a lot of that, but it's definitely trippy, thinky, mind-bendy type of things. This isn't a show that the average 14-year-old, no offense to the 14-year-olds, are going to sit down and enjoy. A lot of adults aren't going to sit down and enjoy this show because it's thinky. You actually have to use your brain watching this show. So if that's not for you, don't watch it. But it's definitely an enjoyable experience. I'm loving it. Legion, FX, Wednesdays at 10. The first season is almost done. So if you want to wait and then catch it on streaming or on your on demand or wherever you like to watch your shows, I recommend highly that you do it. Legion, check it out. All right, that's it for this video. Just wanted to put that out there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you tune into Legion. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you next time. If you have anything to say, definitely hit me up down below, all right? All right, take it easy.